Pharmacy and witchcraft and our medicine. The wickedness is high, just gaze round a president.
All right, what y'all asked for. Dax, the rap god too. I'm gonna try to break down these bars. And if you here for a breakdown of the bars, stay here, compose yourself, because this might take a while. It's a 20-minute video. So a good breakdown might be 40 minutes. So make sure you got the time. If you're looking for a reaction, go to No Life Shaq. But all in all, we're going to be here for a while to break this down. So without further ado, man, if you guys been here before, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe, man. Hit that like button for me, man. It really does help me out in the algorithm, man, to help get this channel out and get the right people here so they can subscribe too. So help me help you. You know what I'm saying? That's bars right there. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Bars. But it's 20 minutes of rapping. So I'm just going to catch what I can catch. And then maybe I'll do some editing on the back end. But I want to do this in one take. So I'm going to try to catch everything the best out to my ability. So I will be concentrating. So let's get it.
I made my first album and nobody cares. Nobody cares, man.
What you?
I ain't gonna lie, Dax, if you ever see this reaction, bro, your album was dope, man. Your album was dope. I love the album. Hit the like button if you love Dax's album. And if you want a good reaction to that, it'll be right up here somewhere. But let's go.
Respect. You're independent, man. And you're also, like, sort of positive. I'll tell you what. If you kill this, and these pansies don't show respect for it, you have my blessing to sign to a major label. Okay?
Okay.
10 minutes was the warm-up, nigga, get in tune. You want a beef? Let's meet. Hit my Zoom. I'm calling shots, you in the bleachers, morning every move. I kill him with success, I'm up next, like afternoon. You nigga.
I kill him with success like I'm up next, like afternoon. I wonder if he said a bar that referenced the morning. Then I can see how that afternoon bar kind of went together with that. But he's still scheming, so let's finish this.
Even in the playing scale, it's like the moon trying to sunset as the nightmare I rap resumes. You get a
called that
star in the movie where the underdog leaves the whole game straight confused. You think you rapping with a guy? You must be crazy, nigga. One song from my deluxe is all I need to do. These puppies barking, they don't bit off more than they can chew. My album just dropped. I'm already back for round 2. This here for shits and giggles is an epiphany. Dax ain't dropping music when he's rapping. He's dropping symphonies. I make Mozart than most. My key lyrically is noted on.
I make Mozart most my key lyrically. I get that. He's saying the piano keys are his lyrics. He's Mozart of the rap game. You know what I'm saying? And I love the lines that was before that. You know what I'm saying? And but I do see that he's doing a lot of scheming right now. So it takes a lot of concentrating to get this scheming stuff down. So you're gonna see me hone in and focus really hard.
On the scale above the whole industry is Dax. I got bars out in Georgia, 20-minute songs are probably Illinois. I got PTSD from the killings of these beats. I'm a veteran. I came in the game like a.
What'd he say?
Yeah, I got PTSD from the killings of bars out in Georgia. 20-minute songs are probably Illinois. I got PTSD.
Okay, so he got a state bar. I wish he would have finished that. He said, I got Illinois. It will annoy you. Illinois. I got that.
From the killings of these beats, I'm a veteran. I came in the game like a soldier. I could sun you like Barbosa. Me and Nash playing soccer out in Canada. That's true though. I ain't never lied in my prime. How I minister the flow is unknown. They don't know where it's coming from. Like phone calls with Star 69. They say I say nothing. That I'm corny and outdated.
I like that. I don't say nothing like I'm Star 69. If you was a 90s baby growing up in the 90s, everybody know what Star 69 do. So make sure. Hey, man, hit that like button for the 90s, man.
If I rapped in the 90s, I'd probably be famous. That the flow and the cadence is abrasive. I'll be blacking out on beats. Even niggas started calling me a racist. Like Aunt Jemima, I need an Oscar. They admire my wiener. They blowing me like Hurricane Katrina. I
They blowing me like Hurricane Katrina, Oscar, Watt Meyer, my wing. I like that. Let's rewind that. Don DeMarco.
I need an Oscar. They admire my win.
He said, Aunt your mama, I need an Oscar, the Maya.
They blowing me like Hurricane Katrina. I get Superdome defenses trying to find a way to stop me. I'm offensive with the wordplay. I'm minded misdemeanors, bitch. You might need a
offensive with the wordplay. I'm minding Mr. Okay, I got you. I'm feeling that right there.
To see me like John Cena, hot jab you, then wrap you like a turban packer. Stand in a can and ship them to Eminem and say, Dax needs your feature.
Packer stand in the can.
Why? Because I rap in cursive. They treat my lyrics like the Bible, the OG and the King James Version. This colloquial, my verses speak hood and suburban, so the people in the jacks so respect my sermons. Merge it, leapfrog it, Kermit. You want to pass, you'll need a permit. Lyrically, I'm driving drunk. How I'm swerving in and out of genres. I ain't pop or urban. I'm my own category. You can call that shit purpose. Listen, I need to get this off my chest.
Hold up.
I'm my own category. You can call that shit purpose. Listen, I need to get this off my chest. You a bitch if I'm rapping and you say you not impressed. Your input does not add money to my check. Who the fuck about to do this and not even break a sweat, man?
I like that. I like that. I wonder if that's like a sneak diss to some of the reactors that don't be feeling Dax. Now, I know I felt kind of different when I first started listening to Dax, but his album really impressed me. His album really impressed me. It's lyrically. No. Let's not say lyrically. It's probably the most gross. Like it's an amazing score of music all in one album. And all the songs make sense. They all connect. It's the continuity of the music in that album that is so dope. And I wish y'all would just go to my video, go to my reaction. It's a live stream. It's about 2 hours and 30 minutes long. So make sure you got time to watch that. But let's go.
And they committing genocide, trying to exterminate the lyricist while saying Dax is the antithesis. That means opposite. But if I'm the opposite, then how am I independent in a game still profiting? It's not supposed to happen. They capping. I'm a goddamn savage when rapping. Gas mask your casket, cause the smoke I spit will give you lung damage. If you wanna come and grab what I'm grabbing, you'll have to lift weights and wait, cause the tectonic plate shift I create is so great that by the time you reach me, the earth quakes.
I did catch that bar. He said I'm lifting, and then he flipped it. When he said I lifted, so lifting the weight, and then he flipped that, went down to the tectonic plates. That was a whole gym. That was sort of like, it was like a small gym scheme, but then he shifted it to like a landscape bar.
Booth was my birthplace. I'm used to the static. They say I got drive. I'm automatic. Ain't listening to demos, especially not critics. These niggas panic like we at the disco. I got a simple plan for you. We should rage against the machine. I'ma need a team. I'm 2.5 men myself, like Charlie Sheen. This
Simple Plan. It's a rock group. Rage Against the Machine is actually one of my favorite rock groups. I love that song, man. What was that, Guerrilla Radio? That's still forever one of my most favorite songs ever. But and then he got the 2.5 Men, Charlie Sheen. Well, I noticed when he said 2.5 Men, if he didn't say Charlie Sheen, Rage Against the Machine, Charlie Sheen.
in the streets sick. Dax is the vaccine. Top 5 in this bitch, at least the past 3. If they say otherwise, they anti-vaccine. And the mandate pass suppresses they free speech, cause I'm in a different category. My whole life is an allegory. The truth I speak is a double edge, and that's why there's no matrimony. Everybody knows what I came to do, so they separate. And the alimony is why I'm broke, but I don't care because my impact is mandatory in the age of fake. And I'm perplexed by the hate. Why flex in your songs if they carry no weight? If my shit's trash but spreads at this rate, then maybe it's you who has no taste. And I don't normally pray, but today I'll say, dear God, please wash these lames away. And ironically, that's the name of my song that's gold with no fucking radio play. Now it's back to...
He said so much in that right there. He said so much that I can't even remember, but I can say it most in context. You know, I like he went back to another lifting weight bar. Then he said vaccine, mentioned the vaccine mandate, passing a bar. Like, I like how this isn't just a bunch of random rhymes, just like the last Rap God was. Like the last Rap God, the 10-minute version was like him just spitting bars. But there's a linear story going on. And I hope y'all catch the message about the industry being independent. It's right for him to go forward and be independent. I can see this is like him kind of frustrated about that. And I remember him on Twitter, he was talking about whether he should sign a deal or not, and he has to make that decision. But that could have been marketing for this video, but I wonder. Let's see.
That's the name of my song that's gold with no fucking radio.
I like also how
Let me hit.
I like, actually, give me another minute. I like how the beat kind of went quiet. Snares was like kind of sounded like they was underwater. You know what I'm saying? And I like how doom, 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 doom. And they just kind of let his voice amplify. Kind of like just let him spit a little bit so you can understand him without the other sounds in the video. So I like that little shift in pace.
My song that's gold with no fucking radio play. Now it's back to the topic. Let me hit you with a switch. How the fuck I'm pussy if you always on my dick? I don't rap about the typical, my money or a bitch. And if I ever do flex, I'm in the gym doing lifts. I don't pack nothing but 6. My abs stay ripped. I'm like an ad-lib bitch. I stay in the mix. Every time I see a beat in my scope, it's a hit. State of mind like a shooter for the New York Knicks. I'm the best. And if they ask Kawhi like the Clips, tell them Dax got a glove with the game in his grip. Throwing counter punches, hooks, metaphorically the shit. Like a potty mouth nigga with a stank up a lip. And this wasn't planned. I'm spitting facts from a real world scan. They cable, I'm streaming, they nice. But the difference, they can do it on demand. I'm demanding all these beats. If you tally up the bands, got enough ammunition to supply the Taliban. Every bar is like a bullet, they go doop doop. People try to dodge, but they can't. Like a fucking caravan. Okay, now I'm warmed up, I can feel the sweat. The bar.
I like that whole part right there. I like that whole part. I love the bar. I love all the bars in that part right there. Wait, I wonder if those times that he mentioned the gym scheme, I wonder if that was actually one whole thing fleshed out. You know what I'm saying? And I might have paused in between that. His pace is way better than the last. I like how patient he is on the beat. I like his cadence. You know what I'm saying? He seems more confident on camera.
Bar drip and turn complex. Hit the floor as I gas the beat, then evaporate and condense. In a generation where common sense is not common sense, we need real rap. But when you say Nas, they think you mean Lil Nas X, and that's not a diss. I don't.
No, we don't.
YouTube, don't take my channel. Don't copyright, cause if you do, I'll strike and be at you. I'm sick and something you can't handle. I'm sorry like a panel. You can't yeah. me like a camel. I was built for this and something they cannot dismantle.
Let's go, Dax.
It's appalling. I bounce back like Spalding. I slide on these beats. My flow's icy and my bars toboggans. If rap's a house, I'm home alone like Macaulay Culkin. And if you think you're better, then rap about it and stop talking hot dogging. I actually play basketball. I'm getting buckets if they ever say that Dax ballin'. I see them posting who's the best hoop rap artist. Like I ain't led a whole goddamn college conference. This shit is wild. I see the posts and profiles, but commenting negativity is not my style. I got a strap and I ain't talking about a gun. It's a hoop term, dummy. Go ahead, you can check my file. I bet it's squeaky clean. See, I don't want to go to jail, but if I did, I know it triple on my sales. And that's the fucked up part about this life. Don't nobody want to see you do good till you going through hell. And that's why I had to make this 20-minute rap song. I'm about to one take it. I just made my first album full of songs from the depths of my heart, and these people didn't appreciate it. I should have rapped about guns and violence.
No, you shouldn't, bro. Like I said, I'm going to keep reiterating, bro. Dax's album is awesome. You need to go watch somebody react to it, or you need to go on iTunes and buy it. Please go buy Dax's album. Please. Please. That's an album well worth it. That's an album well worth it, man. I talked to a lot of my subscribers out there about Dax's album, and they love it. They love it. You know what I'm saying? So do not go to rapping about guns and bars, bro. I swear I stopped listening to you. I like the beat switch. See, the first Rap God that I listened to, it didn't have any pace changes. Like any made noticeable pace changes. He kind of just stayed on one thing, but I like how he's just switching around. He knows he has to do that. But the content in this one, I love it. I'm going to go back a couple decimals.
See you do good till you going through hell. And that's why I had to.
He said, oh yeah, that part, I forgot. He said double his sales unless he go to jail. And nobody want to see you to do good until you go through hell. So that begs the question, like, why do you need to go through hell just to be successful? Everybody loves the redemption story, or it's just something necessary you got to do just to feel like you're relevant in the industry.
Make this 20-minute rap song. I'm about to one take it. I just made my first album full of songs from the depths of my heart, and these people didn't appreciate it. I should have rapped about guns and violence, or fucking bad bitches on an island, or some drugs that I don't even take. And tell all the kids to try it. Man, what's it gonna take to make it? For them to say that I'm one of the greatest? Do I gotta go sell my soul and live the rest of my life forsaken? Don't push me, cause I just might do it. I go dumb, but I've never been stupid. I've had nothing in my life before and I was fine, so bitch, I'm not afraid to lose it. So fuck this music, I don't need it. Call me cocky, or call me conceited. Smooth criminal, I'm a demon. I might jack them, now they gotta beat it.
I knew he was gonna say beat it.
I'm bulimic. Shout out to Drake. Why? I stay scheming. Started from the bottom, now the views I'm seeing mean nothing was the same. And I'm no longer dreaming, man, it's already a classic. I'm the future, so you can't look past it. If you take that mask off, you can tell that I'm the baddest. Report cards, the only time in life you'll see Dax beside the word average, and I bet you I'm above. Go add her all together. I ain't talking about the drug, and you know it's orange juice if they say it's C+. If you think I'm a 50, then you got no sense. Like the famous rap song that is called In the Club. Calm down, let me.
Now, I'm feeling scheme that he was doing with Adderall, stopping the Adderall scheme and going straight to a 50 Cent bar. I wish he would have stayed on the drug scheme. I wish he would have stayed on that. Don't you feel like he kind of cut it off a little bit? You know what I'm saying? But I'm feeling I'm feeling all this. And we only 7 minutes in, so oh my God.
Bust a rhyme and kick flips while I'm on my grind. I got tricks up my sleeve. I can make a simile disappear like the line inside this line. And every time I rhyme, they see an optimist in his prime. I transform, I can reach the blind. My mind's design is one of a kind. You'll find there is no one like I, and that is why I must keep it going. Constant motion, locomotive. I lack promotion, I provoke them, break down every system, but still be growing. So sick that they might need some ibuprofen off the deep end. Bars with the depths of ocean, sub-zero.
Hear that piano?
It's frozen. I keep so high, feels like I'm smoking. Most important man who is spitting potent. Face off with the rock like a real Samoan. Take 9 with
Off with the rock like a real Samoan?
That's congruent. Paying my respects, I'm never out of pocket. Name another young gun who is this polished. I speak fury, entice them with this rocket. Bars get to dropping everywhere like I'm bronze bombing. You couldn't put me in a box if we boxing. BTS
put you in a box like you boxing?
Stick on my hip, I clean the whole room, but don't be alarmed. It's Dax, I'm just mopping. That's off topic. Let me tell you something real. Everything you see now was done with no deal. What does that mean? It's fuck how you feel, cause it's impossible to get this far with no skill.
You gotta have skill to get that far, but you also gotta know some people too. Let's not forget that, Dax. Let's go.
Skill. Never mind, you won't find no one like me. I wish that you would see me for what I am, instead of ignorant top comments you see on the gram. I'm a once in a lifetime type of man who actually cares about the content.
I love the video effects.
Doesn't matter. They piss poor, weak bladder. I gotta keep them at bay like the Packers. Don't
keep them at bay like the Packers.
Need a ladder. They pass words around like computer hackers. I'm built different. I was never breastfed. When I was 2 years old, I was dropped on my head. In school like Dej Loaf, they tried me, but just like the second part of the name, I was all about the bread. So I stayed focused. I couldn't afford to fumble. Wrestling demons in my bed like the Royal Rumble.
Okay, Royal Rumble bars.
Me a bundle, but they discount people who would fucking mumble. This life is unfair. They dread Dax like Jamaica.
You say they discount people that want to mumble? Oh, I got that. I want to rewind that whole part. Let's go.
Demons in my bed like the Royal Rumble. Paid dues, they ain't never gave me a bundle, but they discount people who would fucking mumble. This life is not fair. They dread Dax like Jamaican hair because they know they can't compare. Then stock my work and resell it on the market and give Dax no shares. What the fuck? I'm about to slide.
Talking about, man, think about it, man. People take your work, repackage it, and then sell it and say you ain't have nothing to do with that. Like, how does that sound? You know what I'm saying? How does that sound? Like, it don't make sense, right? It don't make sense. I think a lot of artists go through that, man. Like, kind of like plagiarism and stuff. It's a weird thing. It's very much a weird thing.
Like Donald, shoot like LeBron and tax niggas like Obama. Do the stanky leg and heat it up like a sauna while you talk to your God and have to deal with your karma. Salam alaikum. I come in peace. I love all religions and practice what I preach. If you came into this world and you bleed, you're like me. Cause love is my religion and I love what I see. I'm not a Christian rapper. I just rap about faith without taking the Bible and throwing it in your face. And ironic.
But yeah, I used to be a Christian rapper, and one thing that kind of discouraged me from being a Christian rapper is that sometimes you'll get ridiculed if every song you don't mention God in it. And I felt like you didn't have to do that in every song. I felt like, you know what I'm saying, you should give people real world things to think about. You know what I'm saying? Like NF, for example. He's a Christian rapper. You know what I'm saying? He's faith-based, but he raps about what he raps about and people gravitate to it. So you don't always have to push the Bible in people's face to make them feel like that is Christian rap. You know what I'm saying? But let's go. That's just something that men put together to make it seem like that's what you had to do on tracks. But you don't have to do that every track.
When you do it that way, more people end up saved. I paid my way by scraping it. You ain't never seen a nigga like me. If you did, I guarantee they was on some label shit. They want me to leave, I'm not breaking it. 20 minutes, bitch, this my statement. Halfway, and I'm just warming up. Now I'm about to freak this like some pussy I'm playing with. I'm about to give you that energy.
Let's go.
They know that shit, but he also the remedy.
I like that.
If they say I'm trash, they smoking methamphetamine. This here my destiny. Pussy nigga, you an enemy. Never was a friend of me. 100 different floors like a motherfucking centipede.
Let's go.
I pass the lonely road. I walk alone and I keep my eyes closed.
Yeah.
With you, bro, cause I'd rather jack off inside my home. I can already see the fake. They rise quick and fall like easy bake. They resurrect like Christ on Easter Day. They straight ass. I ain't talking about a piece of cake. Turning up the concentration.
Piece of cake, bar.
I'm not a Mason. Came in the game in the beats. I'm blazing. Bring heat.
Freemason, bar.
Line after line, get them snorting greatness. Raw spelled backwards is what I'm waging. Dax is the brand and the occupation occupies the real, so the constant hating. Fake who deny the basic. The Dax is a part of the conversation with no cosign or major playlist. Radio play, a talent agent. Rage because they can't contain it. Straight to the top and the spot is vacant. Those who oppose go straight to hell and go twerk with Satan. I'm spitting the mad fast.
Was that a shot at Lil Nas X? I think that was subliminally. You know what I'm saying? He mentioned him back about 5 minutes ago, and now he talks about what he did in the video. That's too relevant not to be not a shot to Lil Nas X, but just what are you thinking? What are you thinking, Dax? So let's go.
In the backtrack, my foes in a hazmat. I'm fishing to blow game in the backpack. They spit in the rap cap. They know what they doing and they try to be clones. I'm ice cold, no Steve Stone unless you're in Austin, Texas. WWE, you niggas restless. You are not getting in. You're not on my guest list. Don't fit like Tetris. I'm about to make this flip. Anybody
WWE.
My dick. Everything I spit is like glue. It sticks when you poop's the only time you're the shit. Everybody wanna just get rich. They're all my sons just like this. I'm appalled you always miss. And if you hit, you still can't do it like this. And if you did, your brain would explode.
That's funny though. He done had like 5, 6, or 7 basketball bars. He's also had about 3 or 4 wrestling bars inside this whole thing. So I could kind of, it's funny when you can hear people rap, you kind of see the consistencies in how they write. You know what I'm saying? So there's certain references that he kind of cycles and goes back to, and like kind of like reflipping the lines, but making it seem current to what he's talking about in the song. So, but the video and the cinematography effects that I haven't complimented yet, but that's really good to just keep you interested in the song. But whoever the videographer is, man, he deserves some props too.
I'm appalled you always miss. And if you hit, you still can't do it like this. And if you did, your brain would explode. I'm next to blow. I'm a whole series or just an episode. Give me leg room like a vegetable. Beating me to stretch, you better get flexible.
He said episode, vegetable, flexible. You got to see how he putting those emphasis on the bars, on those simple, on those vowel sounds. You know what I'm saying? Episode, flexible. You know what I'm saying? Those vegetable. You know what I'm saying? Like I like how he kind of emphasizes on like episode, flexible. You know what I'm saying? Those E's. You know what I'm saying? Not saying like E, but like flexible. You know what I'm saying? Like think about that for a second.
degree. I murder thee, then mastermind, then PhD. My schemes are credible, so the rhymes may not be detectable. Overheads they go and fall on deaf ears. The buzz I made's beyond light years. So when they're toxic like Britney Spears, I barely hear because I just switch gears. You ain't never seen a rapper strike this much fear amongst his foes and his so-called peers. So like vising drops, let me make this clear. I'm Dax and I've been in a different tier, and it's fire, fire.
Did he say if I seen drops? Hold on, let me rewind that real quick.
Spears I barely hear because I just switch gears. You ain't never seen a rapper strike this much fear amongst his foes and his so-called peers. So like vising drops, let me make this clear. I'm Dax and I've been in a different tier, and it's fire, fire. Call for help, my desire burns and a passion melts. Independent soul, I might not be felt, but I send your checks, that's a higher self. Don't move on card because you might get dealt. My hand of God's from the Bible belt. My wave so big, even Michael Phelps can't swim my shit without some help. So breathe.
Michael Phelps can't swim without my help. I got that.
You might need a second to catch up. Dax is on a tear and they looking for back.
That's my favorite video effect right there. When he start doing this right here and they start doing that body cam follow and stuff like that. I love that. I love that. I love those, like my favorite videos on TikTok.
So breathe. You might need a second to catch up. Dax is on a tear and they looking for backup. Set me automatic and it hit like a Mack truck. Breathe. And I don't give a fat fuck. Yes, I am a sinner and I drink and do cuss, but like DJ Khaled, I got the keys to unlock the beast, extend my reach from down beneath, and knock off those who cannot compete but wanna act like they can fuck with me. It's KKK like racial tension. Dax nice, let's avoid him and never mention. He'll elevate to a new dimension and leave us here in the candy section.
Bro, was that his version of Clouds? Like, was that him referencing that he in the clouds also? So you got talking about Eminem, who's above the clouds. Tom saying that he's in the clouds. NF saying that he's in the clouds. And now Dax saying he's in the clouds too. You know what I'm saying? He said he not even on this plane no more. He in the next dimension. So is that something beyond the clouds? Is he saying, is that like a little secret shot to everybody else? I'm instigating. I just want y'all to know that. All right, let's go.
65 metaphors, where's my pension? I retire beats and they go to heaven. Praise them not like a reverend, I mean raise their value. I'm still here like a statue staring at you. I will stand the test of time, and if I sit, I'll still be twice as tall with my head in the sky. Looking down at all you birds who talk on Twitter thinking there's power behind your words. Calling me corny behind your computer in the fucking suburbs. You're way too late. I've mastered this and now I'm better than great. In fact, I might just be top 5 all time.
So now he's using his Joker cadence.
-5 divided by 2 minus the amount of times we all get to live this life. That's one, don't waste it. You'd be way more successful with Dax on your playlist, cause I rap about motivation, which you lack. Cause if you focused on yourself, you wouldn't have time to go online, spend your time there just to shit on.
But you got to think about that. That's a very layered punchline right there. You know what I'm saying? If you focused on yourself, you wouldn't have time to be online with everybody else. And most successful people are not in the cesspool of social media. They use it as a tool to push themselves forward. So that's a good gem that he's put out on Wax. I've learned that myself. If you want to be successful, stop comparing yourself to everybody else and just compare yourself to yourself the previous day. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure you're getting better every day, and you won't have no time to be jealous or be envious of everybody else. So you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling that line right there, man. I like that.
Dax, oh, it's sad. You know, I've never had someone more successful tell me I'm whack. And oh, I forgot I'm black, so I'm supposed to rap about guns, bitches, clothes, and tons of cash. While you pricks pray I lose my shit, while you sit at home and clap. That's the kicker. You get paid to hate on Twitter. It just makes you bitter and my skin gets thicker and actually promotes my work indirectly, and over a period of time you sheep hurt and all just make me richer.
He say over time you sheep just hurt it all, just made me richer. I see what you was doing with that. I see what you was doing to that.
Turn the vine like a boa constrictor. I'm on the way up like a zipper and only fade in the cut with the pair of clippers. But I'm no clown. My shit's real and that's why despite how you feel, it all still spreads around up and down with resounding sound. Even haters gotta admit that Dax got that bounce, boy. You better run home when you see me. I don't mean a baseball mound. I'm the king in this bitch. That's why I let my hair grow in the shape of a crown. You better bounce down and get up. I
High top fade.
They throwing and body it for the energy to go turn up on my sold out shows across the globe. South Africa, Nigeria, Zambia, Liberia, Canada. I need Expedia.
Sold out them shows back at the motherland.
I don't care if the fake shit feeding you. You will sell out if you glorify that trash that does not meet the criteria. I'm patriot. I United States. Every bill I check got bucks and years. Tom Brady's throw completion rate. That's a bar if you don't get it. But if you did, I have to explain for those who still give me no credit. Actually, I've got my own money. I've always been a big advocate for debit.
Hey, that's funny because he said, even though if you don't get it, he still got to explain to the casual people what that bar means. So I like that, you know what I'm saying? But leave that up to us, Dax. We'll explain it to him. You ain't got to waste your time. There's intelligent minds out here that can decode what you're saying, brother. There's intelligent minds that can decode this. Let us do that, okay? Let me, Knox, everybody else, man. Let us do the decoding, all right?
I don't obsess over what's not mine. I already think I'm great. They whine about Dax like a large amount of grapes. Then I'm pregnant like they made me, and I popped out way too late. And they never ever recovered from postpartum baby weight. That's not my fault. I did my job and made waves like Rod. I put my heart on ice, and if you slip and fall, I hope you break your jaw so you can't talk at all and have to cry. Oh, I'm getting off tracker. Maybe I should just go and finish that like No Life Shaq. Most people want to pretend that they can do what I do. Drop these tracks back to back with impeccable rap. Stay humble, move how I move. Hit it on the nail, you're a loose screw. Ain't nobody fucking with me in this booth. It's a blatant lie if they try to say I'm not the truth. Inspirational, all relatable, undebatably one of a kind. Intrinsic fire lit inside to match my grind. Critical thinking songs that actually make you think about your life. Fuck attention spans, my music actually stands the test of time.
He said, "Bump attention spans. My music can stand the test of time." Think about it, man. A lot of songs these days are always songs that don't hold your attention. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to say that his music in such a way. He's trying to say that his music in such a way, timeless. But he's trying to say his music stands the test of time. Like it doesn't have a expiration date, you know what I'm saying? And that's the best music when whatever music that doesn't fit in a certain time period and still go forward, you know what I'm saying? A lot of songs are just good now, you know what I'm saying? But you look at songs like Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, that has survived the test of time and it's always a relevant song to play. That's what he's talking about.
About a Grammy, I should have had 3. Dear God, Joker, Book of Revelation, but these motherfuckers don't want to give it to MCs. Just glorify and push the shit that's empty. I'm at large, bitch like a Starbucks venti. Certified killer, promise you don't want to tempt me. Got the game in a state of rage and frenzy. If they speaking on my name and hate, it's envy. I ain't missing my target unless I'm shopping for some bananas on my cook bananas. Cook killing these comments, cook coming at me with cameras. Don't cook call me, let you calling you capping on my cook.
So what is he stuttering or actually saying words right there? I like that part, but the part that stood out to me most, they want to give it to people whose music is empty. I like that part right there. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to give it to the men that MC. They want to give it to the people whose music are empty. You know what I'm saying? I like that. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? You notice the reward shows, all the American Music Award shows, who they give Artist of the Year to. It's never somebody like Nas or Eminem or somebody with some intelligence. They give it to like the Migos or Doja Cat. You know what I'm saying? Like people that we not even sure that we voted for. I don't think nobody voting for Doja Cat to be Artist of the Year. Who is voting? That's the bigger question.
Cooking everything you cook, cause I'm a menace. Dax is a claw, the center, but independent. My world is a series, I don't mean the pennant. They probably think that I'll run out of bars, but I'm a galaxy and I got as many as the stars. I'm extraterrestrial alien and I'm on Mars, and I'm coming back to Earth to rid you of these retards. Man, I hope they don't cancel me for that. Cancel culture is a bitch. You can say anything you want, as long as you're not rich. But if you're poor, oh, they might get you too. Because if you ever become successful, they'll use your past against you. We can't even be human. We can't even make mistakes. Everyone's a dick, but won't come say it to your face. We spend our lives looking left and right while we run our race and wonder why we're depressed and always finish shit in second place. Get up and get gone. You ain't right if you're doing nothing wrong. Get off of that phone. Find a career like Kim Jong-un. Find your passion and cashing like Kim Kardashian, and bask in the fact that it takes action to be a massive attraction and stay active instead of being passive. Reach out and go grab it and make habits. Fuck status, so stay static. Just march, no madness. This bracket is an elite synapses. All info past has been imagined. No drag.
I like that part right there. He said something about madness and then you'll create habits. He telling you the secrets of being successful right there. You know what I'm saying? If you rewind what I just heard, what we just heard together, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? He talking about habits. You know what I'm saying? In this song, this song all the way through it's all about growth, what he went through on his album, what his temptations were, what he experienced as an MC, what he hoped, the things that he's disappointed in, you know what I'm saying? But let me know, what was your favorite bar in this song? And in the comment section below.
And if you want to get cash, then start smashing instead of waiting until you're casket and bragging on what happened in the past of life as the basic average. Be a savage, attack it, rip it, slash
I like
it,
that cadence.
Take its ashes and smoke it, gas it so hard that the pedals match it. Stop living in captions. You're better than that. You have it. Add it like go-go gadget. You're equipped to wreak havoc. In fact, I'm about to weaponize a generation. This road I'm blazing got my enemies wishing they had never tried to take the pavement.
Oh, he doing the Tupac flow. You know what I'm saying? You hear that West Coast? You know what I'm saying? You hear that West Coast beat right there? Dun, dun. Like, you know, West Coast beats got that similar sound, like that, Snoop and Dre, that kind of vibe. Like, listen to it.
Weaponize a generation. This road I'm blazing got my enemies wishing they had never tried to crack the pavement. Poetic justice, everybody's hearing my arraignment. Murder to Goliath, and I am fucking David. You couldn't save him with the flash drive. Don't question a mark, he a snitch. If you ask why, whole generation lost. You can check the spectrum. My connection isn't there, like they low bar Wi-Fi. I'm not shit. I'll never celebrate ignorance. I'm on the border like undocumented immigrants trying to.
Yeah, I'm on the border like undocumented immigrants. And then think about it, when I told y'all just now that he was using the West Coast Tupac flow, and then he break it up saying enemies like that. You know, anybody, only one artist ever in history who ever say enemies like that. And then he said poetic justice.
I decide if I should stay in the village or risk it to benefit, but have to move militant. If you're hating, you're a child. You don't understand the Dax impact, and you won't for a while. But once you get old and this life gets real, you'll want to go back and wish my words touched you like a pedophile. You must be crazy if you think I'ma stop. I was hip without hip hop. Between the lines, I could read the signs. They don't want music, they want songs that I get a whole generation locked. So I stay back and push my little positive message. Isolated from the game up in the nosebleed section. No recognition, but my state of correct.
Isolated from the game in the nosebleed section, saying he far away from the game down below. He also saying that this current music right now is indoctrinating the whole generation, sending them to prison and stuff like that. Man, that's deeper than you think, man. There's a video with Busy Bone, not Busy Bone, I think it's Busy Bone, talking about the industry and that secret meeting in the industry that they had back in 1991. We'll do a reaction to that video.
Facilitates the people chained to get a bit up in heaven, and that's a felony. Even amnesia couldn't make them not remember me. The word meme is short for memory, so when you trying to break what I made, keep in mind you helping me build a legacy, and that's what I'm writing. They face something they cannot erase. Take copy of paste, penning these verses in ink. The penmanship that I exude is of dystopian taste, characterized by world issues full of trauma and pain. Me, Picasso, and Da Vinci are of similar grade. The reality I paint is vivid, wicked, ingrained into the skull of every human who allows me to take them on a trip where the pictures are imperfectly framed. Crooked, cracked, and named, full of anger and rage. Spat on with graffiti lit in fiery flames. The mind of a human who is fucking deranged and going down in history as one of the greats, and that's a fact. And to think this all came from an epiphany. Overnight janitor to poet, to songs, to moments, and now, finally, symphonies. It's Dax.
He gonna come back, watch. He ain't done. He not done.
Fucking up everybody who put me in the category, thinking I was never gonna make it. If we talk about the lyrics and the cadence and the meaning of the songs, it's not another approach of what I've been making. I've been sitting, waiting, innovating. I'm patient and waiting to bust, deliberating on when I should come and beat in the cut. People say that they better never endeavor or even sever the lever to try to get a go. Get a second amendment, aggressive in every direction, spit venom. There's no defending on top. I'm independent, penning with vengeance. The time unintentional is iridescent, shining like the bright illumination. I'm tighter than Lululemon retention. First row, second guessing, they get the bending like Beckham on Dax, kicking the definition of bars and rhythm. The flow hawks and picks them up with the claws and grips with the intention of deficit and disorder like ADD kind of sort of. Not sort of fuck dummy cola, Star Wars Dominioto, a Florida Pensacola. There's Motorola by Motorola. I'm in control. I hit the quarter. I made this freestyle while I was in Minnesota. Fuck! Minnesota. What are we at? Bro?
well, let's try one that's an hour.
First off, I want to say, please get this to 500 likes. Because we don't want to see Dax signed to a major label at all. Second of all, if he does an hour, that's going to stand the test of time for some of the longest reactions ever on you. We're going to, because it's a test of time for us, breakdown reactors. And then it's a test for the viewers to watch a reactor react for an hour. Most reactors, we're probably going to have to make a part 1 and 2. It might have to be divided into 4 parts, 20 minutes each. I'm there for it. Hit that like button if you're down for a 1 hour reaction to Dax rapping. Hit that like button. Let me know. And I like this, man. This was actually, it was way better than the previous one. It was way better content-wise. He kept it to, he jumped to a few subjects. You know what I'm saying? As I mentioned a few times back. You know what I'm saying? And I really like the content. I like the cadence switches, the flow switches. A lot of punchlines, a lot of good life gems that he had. And that's about it, man. Like, that's about it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. If you guys like this kind of content, if it's your first time here and you survived to the end, man, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, man. I really appreciate you guys do. If y'all, man, that'll help me out in the algorithm, man. Let's get this channel to 10,000 subs, man. I hope you guys are ready for this content like this. So I'll holler at y'all later, man. Y'all know what it is. They grinding, man. Peace out.